started this chapter with you, I couldn't be prouder to say you did it. You're ready, and we are all better for having taken this journey together. Ladies and gentlemen, today we celebrate the Pale Falls High School class of 2025. Our salutatorian speech this year is given by Richard Hood.
Boy, here we go. Can't believe I actually do this. Good afternoon, everybody. I would like to thank everybody who has taken the time to celebrate the hard work this class of 2025 has put in. Looking back on the last 4 years, we can all say we've grown. Coming up as freshmen, you think, wow, we finally made it to high school. Hoping it goes by as fast as possible. But standing on this stage today, I can tell you there's no need to hope, because the reality is that it will. As we spread our wings and venture on to our next chapter, I believe the world we are stepping into needs thinkers, not just rule followers, people who challenge ideas, creating solutions, leading with both intelligence and compassion. The future needs us to be bold, asking why, and brave enough to say, why not? We have learned that hard work is really the route to success. We have also learned that kindness in a community like we have is just as powerful. We face challenges, but have not backed down. We have adjusted and supported one another, moving forward, no matter what life throws at us. That is what it means to grow. Let's carry those aspects into whatever path the Lord has embarked us on, never underestimating the power of hard work and determination. To all my classmates, teachers, mentors, and coaches, thank you for all the laughter, struggle, and memories. They have truly shaped me for the better. This chapter in our book may be coming to a close, but the story we are writing is far from over. With that, class of 2025, let's make the future something we are proud of forever. Thank you. With that, I will introduce our next valedictorian speaker, Laura Hallstaff.
Little did I know how hard it would be to decide what I wanted to speak to you all about. I decided to watch other valedictorian speeches on TikTok for inspo and quickly became humbled in my speech writing skills. As I reminisce on the many important lessons and experiences I have had throughout my high school career, many memories flood in my mind. For example, learning how to properly name chemical compounds, to using integration to solve for the volume of an irregular shape. I have lost count of the endless coffee runs. Maybe Shelley was keeping track. And I will never forget how much I despise running pyramids at basketball practice and will always remember where the color chartreuse is such a vivid color. Although some of these lessons I question when I'll incorporate into my daily life, I continue to struggle pinpointing the perfect piece to share with you today. That is when it came to me that this speech doesn't have to be perfect, and the perfect speech does not exist. I have walked my whole life trying to be a perfectionist, seeking every project to be perfect, striving to play every game with little to no errors, and aiming to have each day and week planned out to a T. I joined almost every club our high school had, as well as played sports year round in an attempt to experience everything high school had to offer. While striving for perfection, I found myself missing out on meaningful moments with my peers. One of my dear coaches helped me to get to the realization of this matter. As I came to practice that day, I felt completely overwhelmed by my upcoming assignments, scholarship applications that were becoming due, everything that involved graduation, and my work life. Because in my head, it all needed to be perfect. Whether she saw the built up stress on my face that day or not, she shared a little piece of advice with the team that helped change my perspective. She said, and I quote, "Be where your feet are." That day, I took that quote to heart, wanting to be present on the field with my teammates, not thinking about all the tasks that I had ahead of me. Continuing through my last few weeks of high school, I have continued to remind myself to be present in everything I do. I have shared my last few moments with my beloved teammates out on the field, as well as cherished my last few memories, oh, last few days with my high school classmates who I've been with for the last 13 years. While we anticipated the closure in this chapter of our lives, dreaming of a perfect ending, when in reality, this is just the beginning of the class of 2025 entering the imperfect world. We'll face times of hardships as well as moments of triumph. We'll overcome many challenges on our journeys and rise to our well earned moments of success. Through it all, don't let aiming for perfection steal you from moments of presence with others.
check, check. I'm gonna have to bring that down. Check, check.
are truly blessed to be here today to celebrate this great accomplishment for these talented men and women who sit behind me here today. And I think we've all heard and can embrace the idea that it takes a village to raise a child, and indeed today that couldn't be more true. So thank you again to all who have put the best interests of these students ahead of themselves. Thank you. Today is an auspicious day to celebrate the success of our students and clarify expectations and challenges that indeed lay ahead. Many of the graduates sitting here today have labored tirelessly, persevered through tough times, experienced a multitude of high and lows, and made personal sacrifices to get to this point. We could not be more proud of them. Much like most of you, I grew up in a small town where I developed a love of the outdoors, hunting, fishing, camping, hiking, berry picking, you name it. There's something special about growing up in a small town. The friendships that mature from kindergarten on up, the quietness, the self-sufficiency, and the resiliency required to battle power outages, stink bugs, snowstorms, wildfires, isolation, and a lack of some of the creature comforts that a bigger city can provide. However, I wouldn't change a thing, and I hope our graduates here today value the opportunity they've had to really get to know their peers, neighbors, and community. I've told students for years, it's not how smart or talented you are that's going to set you apart from the crowd. It's your work ethic that defines you. Sure, the characteristics of honesty, integrity, generosity, friendliness, dependability, kindness, they're all important. But I'd argue hard work, above all else, will get you further in life. Think back on the years you spent in public school. Are you really proud of coloring within the lines or getting a smiley sticker for winning a third grade spelling bee? I doubt it. Life is funny. At your age, you have your whole life ahead of you. But some of you don't truly understand or may not even recognize just how important the decisions you make today will and do affect the rest of your lives. There isn't a single person here today that doesn't wish they could go back in time to their high school years and do at least a few things a little differently. Most importantly, I want to encourage our graduates to recognize the positive impact they have on their community, their future jobs, their friends, co-workers, and everyone they interact with on a daily basis. Don't underestimate the power of faith, positive thinking, believing in yourself, looking out for the little guy, and genuine acts of kindness. Life is tough. The days of being coddled and cajoled and doted upon, those days are over. Now is the time to step up and shoulder the responsibility of being a productive member of society where there are few second chances for bonehead decisions or selfish, self-centered ideology. Now is the time to work harder than you ever thought possible in order to survive and be successful. And in that vein, let's look at the definition of success. Webster's dictionary defines success as a favorable or desired outcome. It can also be the attainment of wealth, status, or favor. But success is not just about becoming the next multi-millionaire social media influencer, albeit I think we have a talented few behind me who might just make that happen. Most would argue that success in many ways is living a less stressful life, building a supportive community, having a loving family. Success is also about striving for and achieving goals. But in order to do that, you must have the skills necessary and the resources you need to survive the many challenges life will throw at you. And folks, quote my grandpa, Louis Staub, a World War II veteran, if you want to be successful in life and work, remember to make those around you know they're important and have value, especially the downtrodden and less fortunate, because we all go through tough times in life. We all feel like there's times when there's no hope. However, I can speak from the heart and speak truth and say there is hope. There is always hope that tomorrow will be a better day, and if you truly believe it, it will be. To those here sitting behind me who worked hard in and out of school to achieve these tough goals, to build skills necessary for success, and who tackled challenges with fervor and fortitude, I commend you. Thank you for taking pride in your work, giving real thought to what you want in life, and making a commitment physically, mentally, and emotionally to avoid procrastination and laziness. You've earned the right to feel good about yourself. You are the future leaders who have the ability to make America and the world a better place because you are willing to learn from your mistakes rather than dwell on them or blame others. With apathy and complacency on the rise throughout American society and the world for that matter, I want to encourage everyone here today to reject, even rebuke the victim mentality that is perverting society at large. Those students sitting here today who chose to put forth the minimum effort required to graduate, to sit on their hands and watch from the sidelines, you will continue to feel like you're on the outside looking in unless you change your heart, change your attitude, and embrace hard work as the path to success, no matter how you define it. As one chapter of your life ends, it's time to begin a new and hopefully better one. It's your turn to step up and shoulder the burden of making the world a better place and be accountable for your actions or lack thereof. Now is your time to make a real difference. When I was young, nobody told me that while the minutes, hours, and days go by slowly, the years fly by at lightning speed. So today I want to imbue in you a sense of urgency. Don't wait to be great. Start working at it now if you haven't already started. Don't wait to say I love you to that special someone. Say it often and mean it. Don't wait to try something new. Take a leap of faith and go for it. Don't wait to go on that road trip you've always dreamed about. Start planning and go now. Don't wait until it's too late. I pray you start today and make your contribution great and meaningful. Be brave. Be persistent. Be compassionate. Extend grace to those who don't always deserve it, and don't be afraid to forgive others, especially yourself. It's safe to say we can be our own harshest critics. As we look back on the journey our graduates have been going through this last 18 years, we can take comfort in the reality that the students sitting behind me today have the amazing potential to do something really great with their lives if they're brave enough and hardworking enough to tackle challenges like a bulldog tearing into a steak. Go Bulldogs! In closing, I want to encourage all of you graduating this year to follow your heart. Live with integrity and passion, trusting in yourself even if others don't. And never stop believing in your amazing potential and ability to overcome challenges and obstacles life will throw at you. Have faith in yourself and the goodness of people. Don't be too quick to judge others. Rather be quick to show compassion and lend a helping hand. Life will knock you down, but to be successful, you must get up over and over and over again. Surround yourself with people who will be brutally honest with you, who will mentor you and act as uplifting role models. Life is too short to surround yourself with people who bring you down and don't have your back. Remember, in the chaos that is life, stay focused, but give yourself a break. Embrace failure and the lessons it teaches you, because without failure, there would be no such thing as success, no matter how you define it. Thank you, and God bless to everyone in attendance today, especially our 2025 graduates!
Superintendent Mr. Olson, Board Representative Mr. Johnson, I certify that the following students have met or exceeded the graduation requirements of the state of Washington and the Kettle Falls School District. Alex F. Cruden. Hunter Marcus Lieber. Joel Aiden Lugo. Jacob William Buxton. Jade Renee Rupp. Aiden Allen Tannen. Scott Thomas Armstrong. Scott Pinkler. Preston Morris McNitt. Samuel Jens Johnson. Coda Lee Kester. Aurora Elsie Calabretta Vaughn. Jocelyn Leanne Norris. Richard Dean Hood. Brandon Kyle Kent. Mackenzie LeRae Adams.
everyone. My name is Courtney Brunette, and I'm the principal of Columbia Virtual Academy, and it is my great honor to read the names of our graduates. But before we begin, I'd like to take a moment to share a few words about Columbia Virtual Academy and the incredible students we are here to honor. Columbia Virtual Academy, or CVA, is a proud part of the Kettle Falls School District, and we are a fully online, accredited, NCAA certified high school in the state of Washington. We were founded with the belief that learning should be personable, flexible, and accessible, no matter where a student lives. As a fully online public school, we serve students from all over the state of Washington, from small towns like ours to big cities and everywhere in between. This afternoon, we celebrate the class of 2025. Graduates, you've earned this moment. You have balanced independence with responsibility, flexibility, and discipline. You are business owners, parents, nurses, and musicians. You are thinkers, doers, and creators. And I hope you take the time to feel the fullness of this moment. Earning a diploma is never just about coursework. It's about showing up. Showing up on days when it's hard, when life gets in the way, or when you doubt whether or not you can do it. But graduates, you have. And now, Superintendent Board Member Johnson, families, as the principal of Columbia Virtual Academy, I hereby certify that the following students have met or exceeded the graduation requirements for the state of Washington and the Kettle Falls School District. Now it is my great honor to read the names of our Columbia Virtual Academy graduates. Brandon James Stanford. Casper Lori Christopher Cromnow. Ethan Johnson Angel. Ali Dahir Hassan. Ashley Saria Gomez. Victoria Annette Evans. Victoria Annette Evans. Bree Ann Ross. Tristan Josephine Nikiah Joy Jackson. Anna Isabel Jensen. Nellie Corona Holder. Kaylee Soraya Moore. Layla Alexandra Omitfar. Annika Solis Edwards. Isaiah Rousseau Washington. Rawan Kadhim. Aiden Serta. Caleb Alexander Van Leuven. This is the Columbia Virtual Academy class of 2025.
I want to thank everyone here today for doing their part in helping create such a wonderful group of people. We've been waiting for that one for a few minutes now. I and the rest of the staff here at Kettle Falls are lucky and